Om Shanti, 14/5, 1970, Avyakt Dada. Today Baba has brought a gift from subterranean. Tell me, do you know what gift I have brought in the Avyakt form? Even the gift would be Avyakt. They have brought a mirror from the subterranean. Why has Baba brought a mirror? What is the special program for which all of you have come here? Have you come to surrender someone or have you come to become complete? Baba has brought the mirror from the subtle reason. See the face of everyone who is to be surrendered and to show it to everyone else. Have you already surrendered? Have you all of you surrendered? If which of you is in this gathering think that you have already surrendered? And what is called surrender? Have you surrendered your body consciousness? Have you surrendered? Or have you totally surrendered yourself? Say yes or no. Have you totally surrendered your body consciousness? Why are you not saying yes to this? Have you surrendered your nature? There's effort in this. When you will have the ceremony of surrendering your nature, you have to come to celebrate the ceremony of surrender of the Kumaris. But Bap Dada wishes to celebrate that ceremony, surrender of nature. When will you celebrate that? This is why Baba said that he has brought a mirror. Baba is seeing three things in that mirror. One is surrender of your nature, surrender of your body consciousness, and thirdly, the surrender of your relationship. The surrender of body is the surrender of attachment to the physical center. Baba is seeing three things in the mirror. When you have the ceremony for the surrender of your nature, then you will have a vision of the perfect image. What will you receive as part of the dowry when you have attained the complete fortune of marriage, suhag, fortune of being constantly married, someone who is not widowed? You will automatically receive the dowry of an elevated fortune by constantly having the fortune of marriage. You will also be able to keep your fortune for all time. People speak of being fortunate in the fortune of marriage. So, to constantly have the fortune of marriage means to have the fortune for all time. The more one has the fortune of marriage, the more elevated the fortune one has. The sign of the fortune of marriage is the bindi tilak. There are both the chindi, head decoration, and the bindi. So those who constantly have the fortune of marriage constantly have the awareness of the point. If you constantly have the stage of point, then you will constantly have the stage of being married. See your fortune through your own fortune of marriage. The greater the fortune of marriage you have, accordingly you have fortune. If you have imperishable fortune of marriage, then you have imperishable fortune. If in order to constantly have the fortune of marriage, you must remember four things. Which four things? Tell Baba even one out of these four aspects, just as you prepared your physical dowry and come here. In the same way, what dowry or effort do you need to have? Which four aspects? The one is the aim of your life should constantly be in front of you. Secondly, Bapdada direction should be in front of you. Thirdly, message. And fourthly, keep your original home in front of you. That is, by keeping the aim of your life constantly in front of you, your effort will become intense. While making effort, if you keep Bapdada's direction in your awareness, you will receive success in your effort. Also, and you also have to give everyone the message. This is called service. And what else do you know? now have to remember your original home. That is, we now have to return home. It is now the time to return home. The time has come very close. If anyone aspect out of the four is missing, then that weakness means that you are a weak effort maker. In order to remove the weakness, keep these four terms in front of you. Baptata is giving the children a new title, the lawmaker. Many people give the title of peacemaker, but today Baptata is giving you all the title of being lawmakers. You are the creator of all the law that will exist in Satyug. If you keep it in your awareness that you are the lawmaker, then you will think about and consider everything before you just take any step. Just think that whatever step you are taking, it is becoming a law. Just as whatever is finalized by the justice or chief justice becomes a law, in the same way, all of you are sitting here are justice. You are the lawmaker. This is why you must not perform any wrong action. Since you are the lawmaker, whatever thoughts you have or whatever steps you take, when the entire world see you doing that, they will follow you. Your subject will follow all of you. Consider yourself in this way while performing any action. Although all of you are lawmaker, there is a number in this too. Today, Bap Dada is smiling and on seeing this gathering, so many lawmakers have gathered today. Do you move along considering yourself in this way? When you consider yourself to be responsible to such an extent, all little things will automatically be finished. 14/5/1970, and this is part 2. You have a slogan, whatever I do, others will also see me and do the same. So you will be able to carry out the task accurately when you remember this slogan. Do not consider yourself to be alone. There is your kingdom behind each one of you. They are also observing you. Therefore, always remember whatever action I perform, others who see me will also do the same. What will happen through this is that the ceremony for the surrender of everyone's niche and sanskar will take place soon. You now have to make preparation very quickly in order to bring this ceremony onto the stage. Acha, surrender ceremony of two Kumari. Today, what task have you called me for? In Satyug, the mother and father will sit you on the throne. Do you know which tilak you receive for the kingdom at confluence age? Have you already applied the tilak of confluence age, or do you still have to apply it? Have you claimed the throne of confluence age? There is the crown of responsibility of service, and which is the throne. Only after you have claimed the throne of the confluence age can you claim the throne in Satyug. Have you decorated yourself with all the jewelry, or you still doing that too? At present, you are decorated with jewelry. All these customs and systems begin at the confluence age because the confluence age is the time to sow the seed for everything. Just as there is a time for sowing the seeds, in the same way, the confluence age is the time for sowing the seeds of every divine system. The seed of everything is sown through the seed form. Together with the sowing the seed, all of you must also help in sowing the seed. Today it is not an ordinary function, but you were told that you are the lawmaker. Today is the day of sowing the seeds of the system and custom. Do you have that much intoxication? All the systems are created by Brahmins. You are an instrument for such a huge task to change the world. In how much time will you change the world? In how much time will you make yourself ready? Are you ever ready? In what form are all of you experiencing yourself? In what form are all of you sitting? As is the day, so is the form. This court of confluence age is even greater than the court of golden age. Are all of you seeing yourself decorated with all the decoration, or are you just seeing these two Kumaris? Each decoration of confluence age of all of you is more elevated than the decoration of the golden age. So Bab Dada is seeing all the decorated images. The crown of the golden age is nothing compared to this crown. You have the crown of confluence age. What effort will you make so that this crown and this stone remain eternal? There are three things to remember for that: the custom and system of the surrender ceremony and the coronation ceremony exist in confluence age in one form or other. Do you know what the customs and systems of this world are? How many types of custom system do they have? One is through Brahmin, the second is through the court, third is temple of truth. The seed for all these three is sown here in one or other form. Madhuban is temple, it is living temple. The marriage of soul with supreme soul takes place in this temple. Together with that, the system of the court begins here. You were told that you are the lawmaker. You make promise in front of you. So this is a court, is it not? All the three systems take place at the conference stage in alaukic way and their memorial continue in the physical way. Acha, what three things do you have to remember? One is that you must move along considering yourself as be benefactor, secondly to be egoless, and thirdly to be those who have a right. You have keep your right in front of you and also keep the virtue of being egoless in front of you and you must also keep in front of you the task of bringing benefit. You must always remember these three things. No matter how much someone disregard you, your vision and attitude must be of bringing benefit. You must move along considering yourself with those who are all right and yet be egoless. To that extent, you have a right to be egoless to the same extent. Then this crown and throne will remain eternal. Acha. Which children can never be attracted to Maya? Those who constantly remain combined. If you remain combined with Baba, Baba will not able to, Maya will not be able to attack you. If you become alone, you will become under the influence of Maya. In order to defeat you, Maya first separates you from the father and then attacks you. So do not know the tactics of Maya. You have become sensible and so you cannot be deceived. What is the basis of stable stage? What are the signs of those who are at stable stage? The basis of a stable stage is the remembrance of one father. If there is the remembrance of many, a stage will not be stable, but the stage will be that which fluctuates. Then there is the experience of the sweetness of all relationship, that is the experience of all relationship with one, and all attainments from one. The intellect cannot go anywhere else. Since there is only one, there is no one else. The intellect cannot become mischievous. Those who have a stable stage will constantly be loved and remain detached. Those who are loved by God will be loved by everyone.